shaking their heads, they're now smiling. And where Popovich had been irate, he's now simply intense, guys.
And Shaq has just made it a one-point game inside 71-70 San Antonio.
Boy, Michelle makes a great point. I mean, you look over at that huddle and that bench in the third quarter, they were ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
And the Lakers, but credit to Spurs defense, got them back in this game, and then Devin Brown is the hero.
Shaquille goes up for the rebound, and it's out of bounds off Shaquille. Horry came over the top, but it's off Shaquille.
Robert Horry, you know, it's funny. Sometimes players can make significant contributions without scoring, and Robert Horry has done that in this game.
Yeah, despite the fact his numbers aren't that good, when you look at when he's been on the floor as opposed to when he hasn't, the Spurs have played a lot better.
He's made great hustle plays.
Parker, it's a two-pointer. And Ginobili's there and whips it outside and gets it back to Parker.
Hustle, hustle, hustle right now.
Now Horry all alone for three, not even close. And Shaquille comes down with it. 1:15 to play. It's a one-point San Antonio lead. O'Neal. Bryant gets free for a moment. Now pressure. Play clock. 4 seconds. Long three. No.
I just don't like the way Kobe's involved in the offense right now, Al.
Parker looking back at Popovich. 7 on the clock. Two-pointer for Parker. Ooh, it rims out. Malone gets the rebound. Derek Fisher looked over at the bench. About a 6-second differential.
Phil Jackson will not call a timeout. He hates to allow the defense to set up. This is going to be pick and roll with Kobe and Karl Malone.
Malone coming out. He sets it. Kobe gets around it. Kobe puts it up. Made it. Lakers by 1 with 11 and a half to go.
Kobe Bryant is tired.
Oh, he's exhausted.
Unbelievable shot. But he walked off the floor like he wanted to pass out. And Al, the only thing I can think of right now is Robert Horry is on the other team.
He's on the other team.
He's on the Spurs right now. And you know he would love to get a shot. You watch this pick and roll. You can't give him the inch. He had a great look at that one. The look
going to the free throw line.
And that's big. That's big at this point in the game. It'll be interesting how much time the Lakers let go off the clock before they use it.
Brown to inbound. They get it to Duncan. He's outside. Clock under 6. And that's where the Lakers commit the foul. It's Derek Fisher.
Yeah, good job. I mean, they burned 6 seconds off the clock. So now it's a 5-second play that the Spurs are going to have to draw up. One thing I will say, and certain coaches have certain things that they do extremely well. Greg Popovich.
The other guys on the floor right now. Ginobili will inbound. To Duncan. He gets doubled. Shaq all over him. He gets away, a fadeaway. He makes it with 4:10 left. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. He's pressured. He makes it from way outside.
You couldn't have defended that any better.
No.
You know, it's almost like Tim Duncan is giving the Lakers what Kobe has given the Spurs. You couldn't have defended that any better. The Lakers had taken the Spurs out of the play, and Tim Duncan turned the grade. I mean, look at this. They take away the handoff. Duncan has nowhere to go. A fadeaway jump shot off the wrong leg out. Wow.
21 for Duncan, 8 in the period, just inside the arc. Here they go. They get it to Fisher. He scores! Derek Fisher scores at the buzzer. It'll have to be reviewed. They'll review it. They'll review it. The Lakers are going to run to the dressing room, and they'll try to get on the plane before the officials can get over to the scorer's table.
Boy,
oh,
it was
my
close.
God.
We got to take a look at it, but I got to tell you, live, it looked good.
I thought it did, too.
My goodness.
Well, I had a feeling I was just going to ask you, everybody in the world knows they're going after Bryant. They're going to try to foul Bryant. So do you go to somebody else? Do you take a chance?
Well, they went for
Derek
Bryant.
Fisher, here we go. Take a look at this.
For Bryant. You can see him looking. Derek Fisher breaks open.
Starts. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I think it is good. With about 1/10 of a second. Yeah, I don't know how you
tell you, it's close, though. It's so close.
It's very close.
Watch the light.
Ball has to be out of his hands.
Ball's out.
Yeah, it's out of his hands. It's out of his hands.
Wow, it's good.